Hello and welcome to the 23rd tutorial in the JavaScript Basics series, and in this tutorial we're going to look at the break statement. This tutorial assumes you've done tutorial 2. If you haven't, don't worry, there'll be a link in the description to the source code, or you may just want to use it in your own project. Also, there'll be a link in the description as usual to the source code produced from this tutorial. So what is a break statement? It basically allows you to break out of a loop and continue executing the code after that loop. So let's just go ahead and open up the text editor. And then you want to open up the files from tutorial 2 inside your text editor. Okay, so we'll just get rid of this alert and we'll put a for loop. I'm just going to do var I equals 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, so this will run 5 times. What we'll do, we'll put an if statement in here saying if I is equal to 2, break out of it, and afterwards we'll put an alert, we'll alert I. If we didn't have this if statement, it would loop through 5 times and it would alert 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. But what it'll do now, it'll go into the loop and the initial value of I will be 0. It will say is I equal to 2, nope, so you'll alert 0. Then you'll do I plus plus, so I is now 1, then you'll say is I equal to 1, nope, you'll alert 1, it'll go back incremented by 1 again, so I is now 2, you'll say is I equal to 2, yes it is, so do what's inside, and inside is break. What this basically means is this for loop, it will go out of it, or this loop in particular, should say, it will just exit out of it. And if we put an alert here, we can demonstrate it by saying out. And if we just open this up in a web browser, so we have 0, 1 and out. We didn't print off anything else because it went into here and it broke out of it. This is pretty cool. Imagine if you're looping through some data and if a certain condition is met, you don't want to loop through it anymore. Perhaps you've got some user data and or a user, I should say, and you've got different properties, and maybe there's 25 properties, and one of them is age, and maybe that's the 5th property or the 3rd property. And if the age is above or below a certain amount, you might not want to continue processing the rest of the data, so you just break out of the loop instead of wasting processing power. So that's it for the break statement. In the next tutorial we're going to cover the continue statement, which is very similar to the break statement, but essentially just allows you to skip that iteration or that pass of the particular loop. That's for the next tutorial. All the required links for the source code will be in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to message us, and as usual, thanks for watching.